Hello, collective. Happy Friday. I'm coming through to do a collective reading for everybody. Yes, we are in Libra season, baby. You tried, I tried, but trying never saved anyone. Holy crap. Hold on a minute. I gotta start this over. Leon Thomas said, "You tried, I tried, but trying never saved anybody." Wow. Yeah, we had the lovers card come out while I was shuffling. There's some things going on in the lovers department. Partnership, take it as it resonates with your business partner. Oh, Leon Thomas, I love this name. My Leo brother. You tried, I tried, but trying never saved anyone. Talk about that, Leon. Yes. So close, no cigar. Fuck it, at least I got this blunt. I'ma just put one in the air, baby. It be like that sometimes. Sometimes you just gotta say fuck it. Yes. Young, rich at the yacht club. Move on. Start living life. Yes. I used to be in love. I really used to love her. She said, I used to have a heart, but I can't remember. Baby, this song just touches my heart. Because, sometimes we got to move on. Even when it hurts, we got to move on. Calling me on my phone. Why don't you leave me alone? Baby. Sometimes it's hard to take back the things you said. Take it all back. What? Oh, hey. You only want me when I'm grown. You only call me for a good time. Take back your sins. I'll take back my sins. Baby, y'all not ready for this type of deepness on a Friday. Let me go on and pause this. Let me go on and pause that because that's a little deep for a Friday. I don't know. I'm getting married people, somebody being involved with a married person, with a family. They only call you when they want to have a good time. Yeah. And it's hard for you to move on. It's like they're in your dreams, just haunting your dreams, and you got all this regret. Yeah, baby, regret and remorse, and the whole town is talking. What's that song by Jay-Z? I mean, not Jay-Z, Jagged Edge. The whole town's laughing at me. I feel like the whole town is laughing at somebody. Yeah. Because it's some crazy shit. Yeah. I don't know why I said Jay-Z. I don't know what Jay-Z, how Jay-Z relate to this. I don't know. Him and B seem to be happy. Yeah. They seem to be happy right now, so hopefully they continue to be happy. But yeah, I don't know, I'm kind of picking up on somebody messing around, seeing a married person, they have a family, they only call you for a good time, and it's like they're haunting your dreams and you're just devastated. They probably been saying they're gonna leave their wife and all types of shit, and they ain't left the wife yet. I'm getting way into Excel now, but I'm getting ahead of myself. Let me first of all say, collective, that I cuss. I cuss like a sailor. So if cursing is something that you prefer not to entertain, if it offends you, please return to Tarot Universe to find a tarot reader that is suited to your liking, because I'm still going to fucking do it. I'm still going to cuss because I'm passionate about my shit, okay? I gotta be me. And it may just come out in a vulgar way. So again, if cursing offends you, please return to Tarot Universe. I just want to make sure you're getting what you want out of your reading, how you want it. I'm not offended. I'm cool with that. Okay? Okay. As always, take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Ooh, yeah. Take what resonates and leave what doesn't. I am not offended. If it doesn't resonate, it doesn't resonate. This is a collective reading for everybody, okay? For everybody. So anything could come up during this reading. If it's not for you, just leave it for who it's for. Yes, yes, indeed. Let me also say that sometimes the messy shit will come out in the readings. It's never to offend you. It's never to belittle you. It's never to down talk you. Trust me, the last thing I want to do is get on this YouTube app and belittle anybody. If anything, I hope I leave someone feeling better, better than when they hopped on and listened. Okay. Somebody got to be able to tell us the truth. We got to be able to hear the truth and receive the truth and accept the truth in order to evolve, in order to heal, in order to grow. Because if we don't, we stay stuck. We stay unhealed, unevolved, repeating patterns, making the same mistakes over and over again. And then you sitting there wondering why shit ain't working out the way you want it to work out. Yeah, it's because it's all about your mindset. You have to be open to looking at things differently and doing things differently. Taking accountability for the part you play in shit. Taking accountability for your actions. Yeah, it's a lot to evolving and growing, and it starts with self. It starts within yourself. Yeah. So you have to be open to, facing you know, some pretty difficult things that you may have been in denial about. Yeah, and it's hard. It's hard when you have to look shit in the face and be like, wow, it was me all this time. Oh, I should have did it this way. I should have did it that way. Yeah, but you gotta forgive yourself. You gotta forgive yourself and move on. Yeah. I don't know. I'm getting my whole speech about forgiveness. When you forgive others, the healing is for you. It's not for them. It's for you to heal. When we forgive people that hurt us and spite us and all types of shit, yeah, we have to forgive those people, because if we don't, we stay bitter. We stay bitter. We stay spiteful. We stay unhealed and unevolved. And most of all, you have to forgive yourself. Yeah, because things only happen when we allow it. So you have to forgive yourself for allowing, whatever hurt you to happen. Yeah, because believe me, baby, the red flags was there. We just choose to ignore the red flags. Yeah. So again, yeah, this is never to offend you. It's never to belittle you. Like I said, I'm just here to hopefully give light. we got the sun out here. I'm just hopefully to give light and make you think maybe differently about something that's going on in your life. Yeah, I'm never here to offend anyone. I want us to heal, evolve, and grow and be the best us that we can be, baby, because we here for a good time, not a long time. In fact, rest in peace to D'Angelo. Yeah, folks is getting up out of here. Folks is getting up out of here. The Heavenly Father is coming. Yeah, I was just talking about this last night, with my significant other. We not here for a long time. We all got to go through death at some point in our lives. It happens unexpectedly to some of us. Some of us, we get ill and we expect it, but we all have to go through it. And you want to be prepared. Make sure you got your life insurance in check, got your will in check, your estate, whatever you got going on in your life. You just want to have your ducks in a row, for when that time comes. Hopefully no time soon, but yeah. Wow. Okay. Let me also say that I get messages through music. So if you ever hear me playing a song, trying to sing a song, go on and listen to that song. It's not for nothing. It's definitely for something. The Holy Spirit is trying to convey something to you through that song. Let me also say that I do not own copyrights to any of the music played on my channel. I just want to put that disclaimer out there. I may also get a movie. I told you I was already picking up on Waiting Towards Hell. When I was speaking about, dealing with married people. And, that's basically about having friendship. having friend, strong foundations and friendships that can lift you up and help get you through your challenging times. Yeah. Um, so yeah, if I ever bring up a movie, a song, go on and watch it. Go on and listen to it. Add it to your watch list. Add it to your playlist. I may also bring up a situation going on with someone else or in the world that may relate to what Spirit is trying to convey. But you want to take all this as it resonates. Take what's for you and leave what's not for you. Okay? Thank you so much for watching. I truly appreciate you for watching. Please subscribe, please like, please comment. It will help to get the messages out to other folks that may want to hear some type of healing message, some type of uplifting message, hopefully. Yeah. I think I'm up to like 78 subscribers or so. Yeah. So I need you to subscribe. I need to get my subscriptions up. So I would so appreciate that. All right, let's go on and get into this. Hold on, my leg is falling asleep here. So yes, we are in Libra season. It is a air sign season. All the air signs, the bonus readings are up. Libra, Gemini, and Aquarius. Yes, the air signs are up. Libra, we are coming to an end of your season. I'll try to get in and do another final bonus reading for Libra, but like I said, hopefully you are enjoying your season and doing what you like to do, the way you like to do it. Okay? Happy birthday to all the Libras. Oh, yeah. So I was playing Leon Thomas. Baby, if you want some soulful music, something that'll touch your soul, baby, that Leon Thomas album is art. It is art. So I was playing I used to really love her. He's saying I used to really love her. I used to have a heart, but I don't remember. We fall out of love. We fall out of love with people. We grow on from people, and so have you. Yeah. But you can't feel bad about moving on, especially if it's not what you want and expect from a relationship. Yeah. Yeah, because he was saying, you only call me for a good time. Yeah, you only call me for a good time. And that was making me think that maybe somebody's seeing or fucking around with somebody that's married or in a relationship and they have a family and shit. And they only call you when you have a good time. And here you go letting them come on over when you know it's just for a good time. It's not for a long time. It's just for a good time because they gonna go back home to husband, wife. Take it as it resonates. Yeah, and I feel like you just regret it. You feel so ashamed about it, but shit. Like I said, you can always move on, baby. You can always move on and find someone for you. That's for you and you only. Yes. What else did I have? Lucid Dreams. Baby. Lucid Dreams. By Leon Thomas. Baby, you're my lucid dreams. You keep coming back. Yeah, this person keeps coming back. This person keeps reaching out to you. And you just can't say no. I don't know who this is for in the collective. But take it as it resonates. Yeah. It's like this person is your lucid dream. They keep coming back. They leaving shit at your house to have a reason to come back. Yeah. Damn. Baby. That's deep. And then I had What's Going On. I just started singing What's Going On by Marvin Gaye. What's going on? Oh, what's going on? There's so much going on. Yeah, Uncle Marvin said, Mother, mother, there's too many of you crying. There's too many mothers crying, losing their child. Yeah, it's just so much going on in the world. This economy is the most fucked up I've ever seen it. Honey, the inflation, everything going up except the pay rate. Yeah, it's crazy out here. It's crazy out here. Like I said, the folks is leaving this world. You know, D'Angelo, he had cancer, these diseases and shit that's going around. It's taking us out of here. It's a lot going on. It's a lot going on. I feel like I need to go listen to some of Uncle Marvin. What's going on? Oh, what's going on? Too much Uncle Marvin, too much. But in the sake of time, I'm gonna keep it moving. Um, so let's talk about. So again, that was Marvin Gaye. What's going on? Leon Thomas, Lucid Dream, and I Used to. Yeah. So if you want to tap into those songs, go on and tap in. There's a message in there. Also, I had the movie Waiting to Exhale. Like I was saying, that was about, four women. They were friends and they were all going through things in life, especially with men. Um, Savannah, she was played by Whitney. She was in love with a married man. He kept saying he was going to leave his wife. Turns out his wife was pregnant. Mm-hmm. Then you had Leela Roshan. She was in there as well. She was also messing with a married man, but she ended up pregnant by her married lover. And she said at the end, we don't need you in our lives. Yeah, she said, I'll raise my baby by myself. Yes. Then you had Gloria. She was played by Loretta Devine. She was a heavyset woman. She had a son. The father wasn't really in his life. He would drop around once in a blue moon, and when baby daddy dropped by once in a blue moon, you hop in the sack with him, right? Yeah. So the last time he came, he told her he was gay. Yeah. So, and then who was the other one? Oh, how can I forget Bernadine? Bernadine, played by Angela Bassett. She was married, and her husband left her for another woman. Baby, she set all his shit on fire. Well, Kalani say, come pick up your clothes. I have them folded while the door is open. Baby, no, your shit will be on fire. Your shit will be bleached. Your shit will be in the garbage, the Sunday fucking garbage. I'm not folding your shit. No, baby. But you can come get your shit off the sidewalk. Yeah. Yeah, so I just feel, I'm definitely feeling like there's things going on in the love department. So what flew out? The lovers flew out. Speaking about the love department, the lovers flew out, and then the Knight of Swords flew out right behind that. Yes. So the lover speaks a lot about love, relationships, harmony. Harmony, values, alignment, choices, promising partnerships, soulmates. It speaks about soulmates, strong connections, sexual bonds, physical attraction, major picks. Yeah, major picks. I feel like, so on that lover's card, there is a man and a woman, but then there's like this other girl in the background, and she's like side-eyeing the man and the woman. Yeah, so I'm definitely picking up on like a married couple or a couple that has been together for a long time, and there's somebody definitely side-eyeing your relationship. They wanna get in between what you have. Yeah. Somebody's trying to break up a happy home. We got a home wrecker here somewhere. We got a home wrecker. Somebody trying to break up a happy home. But let me also say that nobody can break up your home if they're not allowed to. If someone breaks up your home, they were allowed to. Yeah. Your partner allowed that shit to happen. And maybe it's time, like I said in the beginning, to move on. It could be hard to move on, but, for your peace. For your peace of mind, yeah. You gotta move on. Put their shit on that sidewalk. Tell them to come pick their shit up from the sidewalk. Yes. Yes, indeed. So yeah, it speaks a lot about love and relationships, sexual bonds, physical attraction, strong connections, promising partnerships. I said sexual bonds, soulmates, and major picks. Somebody has a choice to make. Is it gonna be them or them? You can get with this or you can get with that. But baby, you better choose right. You better choose right, like that movie House Party. Kid and Play. They like the two girls. One was played by Tisha Campbell. I think her name is AJ Johnson or something like that. AJ said, "Oh, you better choose right because Kid like both of them. He was attracted to both of them actually. He didn't know which one to pick. So AJ said, "Oh, you better choose right." Yeah, but they were friends, and Tisha wasn't feeling it. She said, "You want to break up a friendship to get some? So some of your friendships could be in jeopardy over somebody. That's attracted to both you and your friend." Yeah. Why you getting funky on me? I might watch House Party tonight. The first one. Because after the second one, they lost me. They just made too many of them. Yeah. But that's my jam. Oh, I love the 80s. I'm an 80s baby. Why you getting funky on me today? The lead singer was Big Bub, but it was part of that soundtrack, the House Party soundtrack, and that was one of my favorite songs. That had Full Force in it, Kid and Play, Tisha Campbell, AJ Johnson. It had a lot of Martin Lawrence. How could I forget Martin? It had a lot of comedians in it. It was a good movie. Yes, came out in the late 80s. Yeah, very good. Very good movie, childhood movie. Yeah, but there could be something going on between two friends that like the same person. There could be something going on with, dealing with somebody that's married or in a committed relationship, and yeah, there's a lot going on. There's a lot going on. Uncle Marvin, yes. Because right after that, the Knight of Swords came out. It came out in reverse. So with knights, I always get male energy. I always say, they're like the knight in shining armor, coming in on their horse to save the day. They want to be the hero. Yeah. So the Knight of Swords is in reverse. And it speaks a lot about being aggressive, being cruel. I don't know. So I'm getting an aggressive man, a cruel man, a hurtful man. Damn. Coming right out after the lovers. Yeah. Somebody need to get gone. Somebody need to get left. Yeah. I'm getting Bobby Brown. Don't be cruel. Girl, you need to change your attitude. Oh, no, don't be cruel. Yeah, somebody's being cruel, bullying, aggressive, dangerous. This is a dangerous man. Yeah, somebody definitely got to get away from. I'm getting an abusive relationship. There's some type of an abusive relationship going on here. Or a partnership, take it as it resonates. Where they're bullying, they're aggressive, they're cruel, they're dangerous, they're hurtful. Yes. I feel like I need to go a little deeper with this Knight of Swords. Something's going on here. Love and relationship, Knight of Swords, reverse. When the Knight of Swords is reversed in a love tarot card reading, it can suggest that you are dating someone who exemplifies the traits listed in the previous section. Yeah. Violent. Yeah. Or that you are exhibiting some of those traits. You could be the hurtful, aggressive, violent person. Yeah. If this is your spouse, take care because it could mean that they are violent, dangerous, aggressive, or dominating. This minor arcana card can also suggest that you or your partner may wish to put the brake on the relationship if you feel out of your element. Yeah, you're definitely feeling out of your element. You're definitely feeling out of your league with this person. Yeah, like I said, it's time to throw the brakes on this shit. Whatever this shit is, it's time to throw the brakes on it. And move on and forgive yourself for allowing it, first and foremost. And then you got to forgive them. Yeah, you got to forgive them, or else it festers in you. Yeah, I'm just getting abuse, violence, hostile. Yeah. relationship or partnership. Take it as it resonates. But if you are single, the Knight of Swords reverse may pretend that you will meet someone who exemplifies the traits mentioned above. Ooh. Or you could be meeting somebody that's bully, aggressive, violent. Yeah. Or that you are already exhibiting some of those traits in your romantic relationships. Again, if this is the case, proceed with extreme caution since the reverse knight can be hostile, vengeful, and harmful. Damn. Somebody want revenge, somebody vengeful. The simple meaning of this card is that you may have to work hard to gain someone's attention or that they may not be interested in starting a relationship right now. Yeah, if somebody don't want you, in fact, I just had this talk with my son the other day. I was telling him, don't you ever put your hands on a female. I said, it's too many women in the world for you to be acting like that over one female. Let her go on about her business. Whatever she's looking for out there in the world, she'll find it, and I bet you she'll regret it. Yeah, yeah. Never put your hands. Teach your sons. Never put your hands on a female. It's too many fish in the sea to be aggressive over one female. Let them go on about their business. Yeah, you gotta teach your sons this shit early, baby. Even your daughters. Even your daughters. Women can be aggressive too and violent. Yeah. But with women, it's different because what if that man turn around and put his fucking hands on you? Then you got another problem on your hands. So everybody gotta watch their hands. Yeah. Domestic violence is not the answer, okay? Say no to domestic violence. P. Diddy should have been an example for us on that. Keep your hands to your damn self, okay? If it's that serious, get the hell on. Move the hell on. There's too many other fish in the sea to be fucking acting out over one person. Yeah. It's crazy. It's crazy stuff. But yeah, that's how we starting this thing out. That's how we starting this thing out. It's some aggression going on in the love department. You gotta stay true to yourself, collective. You gotta stay true to yourself. You gotta defend yourself. You gotta stand up for yourself. Okay? Okay. Let's go on and get into this. Ooh, I gotta get my incense burning here. Oh, hold on. My incense went out. Sorry, hold on. Alright, there we go. Got my incense burning like Erica Badu. I don't know why. I'm just getting heavy domestic violence. I'm getting heavy domestic violence. I feel like somebody in the collective could be going through some type of domestic violence situation, and you keep going back. You keep going back to it. You gotta get yourself to a safe place. Be it a family member, a friend, a relative. Like I said, you gotta get yourself to a safe place, especially if it's kids involved. Because guess what? When they can't pound on you, they're gonna start pounding on your kids. Yeah, so if kids are involved, you definitely got to get you and your kids to a safe place. Hell, get the law involved, order of protection, whatever you need to do. Yeah, I'm just getting heavy domestic violence with that Knight of Swords in reverse. That's a violent, aggressive situation. Yeah. And you first have to get yourself to you, and if kids are involved, you have to get yourself to a safe place. Yeah, and you have to stop going back. Yeah. Because like I said, when they can't pound on you, guess what they gonna pound on next? The kids. Yeah. So yeah, you definitely want to reach out to a friend, a family member, and get you and your kids out of any unsafe situations. Yeah, because I just feel like it's eating you up. It's eating you up. You have so much regret, so much remorse, so much shame about this. It's keeping you up. I'm getting anxiety, panic attacks. Yeah, like your nervous system, baby, is in shambles. Yeah. But look, then the sun is out. The sun is out. Yeah, see? And there's kids on this. You really gotta get you, and like I said, if kids are involved, get yourselves to a safe place. Yeah, it's time to get going. Look, she is flying through the air, quickly, fastly, in a hurry. She is out of there. Yeah, it's time to get out of there, baby. It's time to get out of there. Yes. Um, Hold on, let's get into the Nine of Swords. So swords is air energy. Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Swords is all about your intellect. It's all about your mind, your mental well-being. And right here, the mind is not okay. The mind is definitely not okay. Something is eating away at your conscience. Yes. Um, it speaks about, your morals, your values, your common sense. Your common sense and how you're communicating, how you're dealing with things. Yes. I always say the swords, with the sword signs, your secret weapon is your intellect. I feel like some of y'all gotta use your head to get out of this situation. Yeah. You gotta use your head. You gotta use your intellect, your intelligence to get out of this situation, baby. Because you got the sun out here shining. Shining, 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 yeah. All of this winning, you're gonna be winning. I've been losing my mind. You've been losing your mind. Yes. But you got all these situations where you're winning. Yeah. You just gotta hurry up and get the hell on from this situation that's eating you alive. Yeah, because with the Sun card, we talking joy, happiness, marriage, children. So whenever I see children, I say honor your inner child. Do something that you have always wanted to do to honor your inner child. It could be learning to swim. It could be roller skating. It could be going to Disney World. Whatever you wanted to do as a child and never got to do, now's the time to do it. I also talk about childhood healing. There may be some things from your childhood that you need to heal, or you could just be reminiscing about your childhood, remembering the good times from your childhood. Either way, you want to be healing your inner child and honoring your inner child. It's time to have some fun. Yeah, it's time to get out of your head. It's time to have some fun. It's time to move on. It's time to move on. That's what the Eight of Wands is telling you. So Wands and the Sun is fire energy. Aries, Leo, Sag. It's time to wave your magical wand. Turn your dreams, your goals, and your desires into what you want them to be. It's all about confidence. It's all about having confidence. It's all about being brave. It's all about having courage. Yes, confidence, bravery, and courage to manifest what you want in your life and what you don't want in your life. Yeah, it takes confidence. It takes courage, to get away from situations that are hurtful. Yeah. But baby, once you do that, you're gonna be flying through the sky. Yeah. But with this Eight of Wands, like I said, she's getting the hell on. I feel like folks in the collective are getting away from hurtful situations. Let's get into the Eight of Wands. Okay, let's see. The Eight of Wands. It's time for change. It's time for travel. I always say she's like flying through the air, like she's on an airplane. Instead, she's on a wands. Some of you could be going on some type of travel where you're taking an airplane. Some of you could be getting away on an airplane. But yeah, there's definitely travel here. There's change, fast movement. Things are happening quickly, fast, taking action. It says getting into alignment, catching blessings, getting into alignment and catching blessings. Struggles are cleared. Yeah, right here, baby, you stress, you in fear, you're panicking. There's so much negativity, just stress and burden and being overwhelmed, and that's your breaking point. The guilt, the regret, the remorse, just eating away at you, dwelling on the past, being the target of gossip, people talking shit about you. Yeah. And look, right here, struggles are cleared. The sun is shining, baby. The sun speaks all about positivity, having fun, positivity, success, vitality. Yes, baby, this is pure strength. Like I said, you got to have confidence. You got to be brave. You got to be strong. Have courage. Yeah. Because with this Eight of Wands, it's time to move. It's time to move. It's time to get into alignment. Struggles are being cleared. It's about moving forward. It's about being busy, catching blessings, happy about the changes in your life. Yes. Determine your manifestations and align. No more distractions and no more waiting around. Baby, I ain't gonna even keep dwelling on it. Yeah, it's time to move on. And also it's time to reach out to people that are safe. That are safe. Yeah, I don't know. I'm getting Cardi B now. That song "Safe" by Cardi B and Kalani. Yeah. It's time to get around people where you feel safe. Yeah. That can help you move forward. Yeah. So in the middle of the entire spread, we got the Knight of Pentacles. I'm sorry. We got another man here. Like I said, knights are like knight in shining armor is coming in on their horse to save the day. They want to be the hero. This knight is in Pentacles. Pentacles is money. I feel like this man can help you with your money. Help you with your finances. Yeah. You know, he takes things slow and steady, and he sticks to the plan. He sticks to the routine. You could need to stick to a plan and to a routine, and you know, managing your money and things like that. Yes. So we definitely got some male energy here. Like I said, a Knight of Pentacles is about money. It's about routine and hard work. Being productive. You know, depending on the type of person you are, you can think that's boring. Yeah. You could feel like routine and sticking to the plan. You could feel like it's boring. You could feel like it's hard work. But it says, do not rush. Take your time. Take your time, young man. Mama used to say, don't you rush to get old. Mama used to say, live your life. Yeah. But this is about not rushing, taking your time. It's about having a routine. It's about sticking to the plan, no matter how boring you may feel it is. You have to work towards your goals. Be consistent. It says keep at it and you will see success. Keep at it and you will see success. Like I said, this could also be some type of man coming into your life. He's not rushing. He's taking his time. He wants to help you. Yeah, he wants to help you. Hopefully. What we have backing this up? Oh, we got the Four of Swords backing this up. Oh, more swords. More things going on mentally. So as you can see, this lady is in deep thought. I always get depression with the Four of Swords. Depression, being in deep thought, like deep thinking. I get the movie. What's that movie? Lady Sings the Blues. I always get Lady Sings the Blues with this. It's a movie about the jazz singer Billie Holiday. Diana Ross played Billie Holiday in the movie. But you know, Billie Holiday, she had a hard knock life. She did. You know, as she was growing up, she ended up working in a sex house. I'm gonna call it a sex house. You know, where men and women go and they pay for sexual pleasures. Yeah. So she was working there, and across the street there was like a jazz club, and she happened to wander over to the jazz club one day because she didn't want to work in the sex house anymore. So she went over to the jazz house and she ran into Piano Man that was played by Richard Pryor, and he got her the opportunity to sing on stage. and she did, and that's how her career, started to, take off. Yeah. And that night she met a man in the club that that ended up being the love of her life. He wanted to see her do better. She was on drugs. She was a drug addict. She was an alcoholic, and he wanted to see her do better. Look at this. There's a man here that wants to see you do better, that wants you to get better. Yeah. Because in the movie, Billie Holiday had went away to some type of medical facility, where she could get sober and get some medical, you know, attention, for her addictions and her attachments to drugs and alcohol and shit like that. Um yeah, so I'm really feeling like, reaching out to, if you have an addiction or an attachment such as drugs or alcohol, even sex, even eating can be an addiction or attachment. Reach out to dietitians, facilities, where you have where you can get tools on managing these things. Yeah, most definitely. I'm gonna go a little deeper financially though with this Four of Swords, because I feel like there could be something going on here financially as well. Let's get into it real quick. So yeah, again, in order to break addictions and attachments, it takes a lot of mental strength. It takes a lot of mental strength to break addictions and attachments, and it doesn't happen overnight. You know how many people are on drugs or alcohol that relapse, that fall off the horse? But the thing is to be mentally strong, to get back on the horse and keep going and keep going and keep going and keep going. And I feel like there's support here. There's some type of male support here that wants to see you do better. Yeah. Yes, indeed. But let's get into it financially, because the Four of Swords is backing up the Knight of Pentacles. Like I said, Pentacles is earth energy. Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn, they are the money signs. Yes, they are the money signs. So let's see. The Four of Swords. Let's see financially what is going on here. What's going on? Oh, what's going on? Okay. Thinking or instead stressing about your finances. Yeah, stressing about your finances may come naturally to you if you are accustomed to coping with financial hardship. Baby, like I said, this economy, we all going through it. Try to take a mental break. Yeah, try to take a mental break. The finest thing we can do for our minds is to think of something else when thought is going in circles and not solving anything. You got me going in circles. Doo, 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 doo. Oh, round and round I go. Somebody going in circles over some finances, or in the love department. Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, going in circles and not solving anything. Avert allowing paranoid thoughts and pessimistic outlooks to control you. The Four of Swords in a financial tarot spread denotes that you have been experiencing financial pressure for some time and have reached a point where you feel so overwhelmed by the pressure that you are unable to see any hope for improvement. But that is just your perception. That is just your perception. It's not quite as horrible as you imagine. You got support. You got somebody that wants to help you, baby. That wants to take care of you. I just heard sugar daddy. You got a sugar daddy that wants to take care of you. Or sugar mama, whatever your sexual preference is, take it as it resonates. Always take this as it resonates. Now is the moment to start your recovery. It's time to start your recovery. If you are struggling with debt, unanticipated expenses, tax troubles, uninsured losses, or other money challenges, the healing process is not spectacular or swift. Like I said, it doesn't happen overnight. but you can't give up. You got to keep going. You'll need time to recuperate from this. Start by honestly and unbiasedly evaluating your financial status from a distance. These are facts and numbers. They don't accurately reflect your value, worth, or ability, but you must be aware of the reality. Yeah. And then you got the King of Wands here. Now, the King of Wands is a visionary, an entrepreneur. Yeah. A natural born leader, moving forward against all odds. You got to move forward against all odds. Um, so it speaks about taking your ideas and enlisting them to others to actualize it. People want to help you. People want to help you with whatever you got going on. They want to be a part of it. They want to help you bring it to life, bring your visions to life. So kings are fathers to me. This is a father. This is a husband, a significant other, a brother. Take it as it resonates. It's more male energy here. I feel like some of you could have two men in your life too that you are in deep thought about, that you have a choice to make about. Yeah. I said in the beginning, you can get with this or you can get with that, but you better make the right decision, okay? I don't know. Swords is air energy. Like I said, Libra, Gemini, and Aquarius. They are not usually compatible with Pentacles. The earth signs, Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo, is usually very toxic. But like I said, if you're mature enough to compromise and make a relationship work, it doesn't matter what sign you are. It's all about maturity and compromising and agreeing with one another. Yeah, compromising with one another. I feel like if you're an air sign, yeah, fire signs are way more compatible than an earth sign. But like I say, it all depends on your mindset. Definitely. Yeah, but this King of Wands is all about manifesting. I feel like some folks are going through things financially. Hell, the majority of us are going through things financially, and it puts us into a depression. Yes. But those ideas, those things that we're passionate about, we got to align with them and bring them to fruition. Yeah. Reach out to other people. There are folks that want to help. Yeah, manifestation with other support. Others believe in you. They want to be a part of your vision. It also speaks about maturity. Yep, having the maturity to see your vision through. You are here to leave a legacy. You are here to leave a legacy. You can't just sit on your ass. And I spoke about that in the beginning, how we here for a good time, not a long time. We all gotta leave the earth at some point. And you want to make sure you have all your ducks in a row, your life insurance, your estate, your will, whatever possessions you have. Yes, you want to have all your ducks in a row. Yeah. Because that's your legacy. We don't want to leave this earth without leaving anything, to our descendants. Yeah. So you definitely want to work on your legacy here. It says you have the power to take on challenges. Yes, you have the power to take on challenges. With the King of Wands, I always get the movie Lion King. Mufasa was the king. Yes, and he had a jealous brother. Some of you can have a jealous brother. Like I said, there's two men here. Some of you could have a jealous brother or family member that wants to harm you, that wants the throne, that wants your spot. Yeah. Because in that movie, Scar was Mufasa's brother, and Scar wanted to be the king. So he tried to kill Mufasa and Simba, because Simba was Mufasa's son, and he would become the king if Mufasa had died. So he wanted to kill both of them, his brother and his nephew, so that he could become the king. So unfortunately, he was successful in killing Mufasa. but he wasn't as successful in killing Simba because Simba lived. But Simba ran away because he felt like it was his fault that his father got killed because that's what Scar told him. Yeah. So I'm definitely getting I'm getting a jealous family member here. Yeah. That wants your spot, that wants what you have, and they are willing to do harm. Yeah. They are willing to do harm in order to get it, to get your spot. Yeah. Ooh, baby. Yeah, it's definitely time for a vacation. It's definitely time for a retreat. I don't know if some of y'all could be going on vacation. Yeah, I'm seeing some of y'all going on vacation. I'm seeing some people going into rehab. I'm seeing some people going to medical facilities. Whatever it is. It's definitely time for a retreat. It's definitely time to give yourself some attention to get well, especially mentally, baby, because this is heavy depression. Yeah, this is heavy depression going on right here, and it's time to get well, so that you can manifest the life that you see for yourself, that you want for yourself. It's time to honor yourself. Yeah, your inner child. Yes, and let people help you. Let people help you that want to help you. Yes, indeed. All right, we're going to end it over here. Let's get into it because, baby, there's some burdens going on over here. There's some betrayal going on over here, and it's all over money. Yeah, let's see what it be. Oh, baby, it's Friday. I feel like a lot of us going to be having a drink tonight and listening to some Leon Thomas music. It feels sad, but sad music actually heals your soul. Yeah. I know I probably had me a little drink and throw on me some Leon Thomas tonight, just to heal my soul. Yeah. My soul needs healing. I feel like a lot of our souls need healing. That's giving me Kelly Price. What's that song? Healing. I need a healing for my soul. I need a healing for my soul. Yes, we definitely need healing for our soul. We definitely need healing for our soul. Whatever that may look like for you, I did speak about, I was kind of getting a devil card though in the beginning, about addictions and attachments, whether it's drinking, drugs, sex, food, what other type of addictions and attachments can you have? Smoking cigarettes, you know. But like I said, it's all about your mental. It's all about your mental and being strong. Strong enough to keep going, to keep healing. Yes. All right. Because right here we got the Ten of Wands. Burdens. Too much obligations. Too much responsibilities, baby. Sometimes you got to get somebody else to fucking do it. Yes. You got to delegate other people. Like I said, they want to help you. They want to help you. Delegate some of this shit that you have on your back to other people that want to help you. It takes a village. It really does. It really takes a village, especially when you have kids. But there's something going on here financially. We got the Two of Pentacles out here where there's a juggling act going on with money. Yes, baby. Don't I know? There's a juggling act going on with money. Robbing Peter to pay Paul. Yeah. There's a financial storm going on. But it's adaptable. It's definitely adaptable. Oh, hold on. Okay, yeah. There's definitely a financial storm going on here. I feel like there's some betrayal going on over money. Being stabbed in the back over money. I told you I did pick up on family members that are jealous and want your spot. Yeah, now we're over here with money and backstabbing and betrayal. The shit is a burden. Probably taking care of people that are not even your fucking responsibility. Yeah. And now your money, now you gotta juggle your money because you trying to help this person and that person when you ain't really got it like that to be helping. But here you are. Yeah. Um, so the Two of Pentacles speaks a lot about multiple priorities. Like I said, trying to take care of everybody. It speaks about multiple priorities. It speaks about time management, balancing your resources, stretching your resources. You know, sometimes instead of going to buy those Balenciagas, you gotta head on over to Target. Yeah, you know, when you're in a financial storm, you gotta stretch the resources as far as you can. It speaks about adapting during your financial storms. Problems can be managed by managing your time, energy, and resources. Ups and downs are manageable. Time is of the essence. Time is of the essence. You don't need no other body. That's the Whiz Kid and Tim's. Time is of the essence. Time is of the essence. You don't have time. You don't have time to waste. You really don't. Let's go a little deeper with this Two of Pentacles. No, I want to go deeper with the Ten of Wands. With the Ten of Wands financially. Ten of Wands financially. Let's see. In terms of financial situation, here too you will be feeling pressure and burden according to the Ten of Wands. Yes. We have pressure and burden over here with money. Got pressure and burden over here again. Things might not be going as smoothly as you expected. Financial problems like loans or debt could be bothering you currently. Money is a problem right now for a lot of folks. Chances are that maybe you are thinking of taking a loan or a large sum due to various commitments like school or expanding your business. Yeah, so you could be thinking about taking out a loan, a large loan, you know, to cover school or to cover your business expenses. Maybe your business is not going very well, and to save it, taking out a loan seems like the best option. The Ten of Wands upright also indicates that you must have already taken a loan for the welfare of your future, but now you are feeling too much pressure because of the building debt. Bankruptcy. A lot of people don't like it, but bankruptcy. Free yourself financially. Don't put yourself through this headache. Don't put yourself through it. Baby, look, you got 3 swords here. That's mentally fucking us up here. Regret, remorse, depression, deep thinking, deep contemplating, backstabbing, betrayal. Baby, these 3 swords is sticking out like a sore thumb collective. Mentally, we are going through it, especially financially. Especially when it comes to love. Because like I said, I was picking up a lot on domestic violence. Yeah. The Ten of Wands indicates you must have already taken a loan for the welfare of your future, but now you are feeling too much pressure because of the building debt. It is advised that you think and evaluate every scenario carefully before taking any harsh decision. Maybe talk and discuss your situation with a professional, with a financial professional, and weigh your options. No matter how sure you are with your decisions, taking a second opinion from a professional is always helpful and will assure you that you are doing the right thing. Yes, indeed. But then I feel like you feel betrayed. Somebody's feeling betrayed. Somebody's feeling backstabbed about money. Yeah. Yeah, because the Ten of Swords speaks a lot about grieving and painful endings. I don't know. Some of you could have lost your businesses. Some of you could have lost your jobs. But you're feeling deeply wounded, backstabbed, betrayed. It speaks about crisis, divorce crisis, job loss crisis, death crisis. Something out of the blue has rocked your world. Yeah, there could have been a breakup, a divorce, a job loss, even the death of someone that was bringing in, that was the breadwinner. Yeah, and it's made finances very difficult. You could be thinking, when will you find love again? Will you be able to afford your lifestyle on your own? Will you be able to trust again? Yeah, it speaks a lot about cheating, nasty rumors, betrayed trust. But you know it's the end. Whatever has been done is done. You can't change it. But you can't change the way other people. You can't change others' actions, but you can respond to to how you act, by picking yourself up and moving forward, baby. We This whole section was about moving forward. Yeah, moving forward. Pick yourself up and move forward. You can no longer resist this change. You can no longer resist this change. You gotta let this shit hit the fan. Yeah, you gotta let this shit hit the fan. So you can learn from your mistakes and evolve to your full potential. Just think about it. Once the shit hits the fan, once it pierces you, you can start healing. There'll be no more pain. Yeah, I always get the tower card with the Ten of Swords. The Tower card speaks about speaks a lot about disaster, destruction, devastation. Think about 9/11 and those twin towers coming down, all the disaster and destruction and devastation. That's how you feel right now. Whatever's going on in your life, you feel like those twin towers coming down. Yeah. But the thing is, you learn from your mistakes. You learn from your mistakes so that you can evolve to your full potential. Yeah, I promise you, whatever is on the other side of that disaster and that destruction is for your better good. It is what's best for you. It is what the Almighty has for you and wants for you. Yeah. Don't be afraid of disaster and destruction and the shit hitting the fan and the towers coming down. Let it happen. Fuck it. Let it happen. Yeah, that's how you learn. That's how you rebuild. That's how you evolve. Yes. Yes indeed. Alright, Collective, I'm gonna leave it here. I'm over my time, but I do want to finish off with some oracles. First we got uncover. Dowsing, pendulum, answers, integrity. Stop going back and forth with yourself like a pendulum. It's time to put the fires out. It's time to get the answers that you're looking for. You got to be honest. You got to be honest with yourself. I spoke a lot in the beginning about looking at the truth. Accepting the truth can be hard, but that's how you're going to uncover. That's how you're going to uncover. That's how you're going to get the answers that you're looking for. That's how you're gonna put out these fires. I don't know why, and I'm getting fires and buildings coming down. I don't know why. I don't know. I feel like I'm gonna hear about some type of domestic situation again. I feel like I'm gonna hear about some type of disaster and destruction. God forbid, forbid, but this is all in God's hands. This is just what I'm seeing. So please be safe. Yes, please be safe. Stay. I pray that the ancestors protect you from places that you have no business being. Yeah, that's why I said I feel like you got to get you and your kids to safe places and safe spaces. Because I just feel like shit is not safe right now. Shit is not safe. Ugh. Alright. Next we got solitude. Contemplation. Look, baby. Contemplation. Quiet. Clarity. Renewal. I said it's time for folks to take a break. It's time for folks to go on vacation. Maybe reach out for that medical assistance. The life coach, the counselor, even your pastor. They're counselors too. Yeah. But this is all about contemplation, quiet, clarity, and renewal. Lastly, we got loyalty. Oh, I said backstabbing, betrayal over money or some shit, or over a lover. Yeah. We got loyalty, responsibility, relationships, construct, and self-care. Take care of yourself. Give yourself love. Give yourself care. Like I said, once again, seek the seek what you need, be it mental, spiritual, financial. Yeah, seek what you need. Don't just sit in it alone. Like I said, there's people that want to help. There's people that want to support whatever's going on in your life. Yes, indeed. What we got at the bottom? Just to see what it be. Oh, the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah. Yeah, there's something going on with money. Poor money management. Financial devastation. Yeah. I feel like I need to go a little deeper with this Ten of Swords, but I think I basically covered it. You know, the shit hits the fan. The shit hits the fan, and it's for our better good, so that we can rebuild and evolve. Yeah. And learn from our mistakes, so we don't make the same mistakes over and over again. Basically, especially when it comes to finances here. Watch your business partner. You know, watch the people you're trusting with your money. Yeah. Most definitely. All right, collective. I'm going to leave it here. It's Friday. Go on and kick back. Throw on some music. Have a glass of wine. And chill. This is that type of weekend where you just chill. It's getting cold. Yeah, you just want to chill. Throw on some soft music. And have a glass of wine. Yes. All right, I love y'all dearly. Like I said, Libra, happy birthday. I'm gonna try to get in and do one more bonus reading for you while we're in your season. All right. I'll talk to y'all next time. Bye.